Hey guys, I am just doing this little video for you because I know that there's some of you who are probably just dying to do something while you're at home. Um, this is just going to be a short introduction to long division, standard algorithm version that we haven't taken the time to learn yet at school. Um, Something you can practice while you're at home waiting for more information to come home. Um, you could also practice your standard algorithm multiplication. So I'm actually going to start with one of those. I'm going to write it down and all you'll need is a piece of paper and a pencil. So if you don't have that, you can pause the video now and get it. But I'm just going to make one up like I've told you that you can do. So let's do 64 times 18. Okay, so you take a moment, pause the video, and work your way through that. And then when you're done, come back and we'll do it together. Okay, now that you've done it, let's look at it together. 8 times 4 is 32, so I put my 2 down here, carry my 3. 8 times 6, or 6 times 8, is 48, plus 3, 49, 50, 51. And then I'm going to cross off that 3 because I've done it, I've used it. I'm going to put down my 0 because now I'm multiplying in the tens place. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 6 is 6. And then I add them up. 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 4 is 5. And 5 plus 6 is 11. Okay, so now you can do the same thing. You can just make up two numbers, multiply them, and practice those steps. Keep that fresh in your brain because we just finished it, I know, and it's going to be easy to forget. All right, let's talk a little bit now about long division. And I'm talking about dividing without using a ratio table or a base 10 grid, just when you see it like this with the two numbers in here. We're going to start with a one-digit divisor, and I'm going to make it an easy one to start, a 5, because we all know our 5's facts pretty well. And then I'm just going to make up a number inside here, 365. Okay, so here are the steps. First, you look and see if you can divide. You start by trying to divide into just the first number. So 5 into 3. Does that work? No, we can't divide 5 into 3. So then I'm going to move over and do the next number, 5 into 36. Well, I know that 5 times 7 is 35, so I'm going to start with 7. I'm going to put a 7 up here, and then I multiply. So first divide, and then multiply. So 7 times 5 is 35. I write that right under here. We kind of have done this already with our ratio tables when we've done that, but this is the next step. And the next thing I'm going to do is subtract. Okay, 6 minus 5 is 1, 3 minus 3 is 0. The next thing I do then is I bring this number down. So I'm going to write bring down. Just the next number. Now, if there was another number here, I wouldn't bring it down yet. Okay, so I bring down this 5. Now I ask myself again, start at the beginning, divide. 5, does 5 go into 15? It does, because 3 times 5 is 15. I put that right up there. 3 times 5 is 15. And my subtracting is 0, so that means I'm finished. Okay, so again, you can make up your own. I encourage you to make up ones with 5 as the divisor. Just make sure your last number is a 5 or a 0. That will help. I'm going to do another one though, starting with a 2 as my divisor. Okay, so again, this is going to be a very simple one to start with so we can get the pattern down, and then we'll get into some harder ones later. 2, does it go into 8? My first step is to divide. 2 into 8, 4 times. 4 times 2 is 8. I subtract and I get 0. So then I bring down my 6. Just the 6 right now, not the 64. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 3 times 2 is 6. I subtract. 0. Then I bring down again my 4, 2 goes into 4, 2 times 2 is 4, and that's 0. Okay, just to get you started to do a couple of your own, here's a couple to get you started. 2 into 128 and 5 into 605. See if you can figure those couple out. Okay, and again, don't forget about your multiplying with the standard algorithm. Hope that helps you out. If you have questions, email me and ask. If you want to know if you got the right answers, email me and ask, and I will respond. Hope everything is going well. Thanks, guys.